Just wondering, as you guys kind of reviewed the film, what was your take on sort of what went wrong up front against Cal?
Just need more consistency. You know, guy here, guy there, getting beat. Um, you know, getting off schedule and the down and distance stuff makes a big difference. And so, had the one drive in the first quarter where we took it down there, scored pretty quick. The next drive we came back and lost 6 on the first play and took us out of rhythm. And so, for us to get out of rhythm, get behind in a game, I think that changes kind of where we are with the young group. And so we just need to find a way not to have those negative plays.
How how pleased were you with the 5-play 71-yard drive? It was just Dwayne hit him again and again.
Yeah, I mean, it's one drive, yes. And obviously, we're happy to see that get established for the first time this season. Now we got to find a way to do that consistently throughout a game.
You guys like Trey and Caleb, and I mean, do you see progress from those guys week to week?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I do see progress from those guys, and it's going to be a long year for those guys in terms of every week's got to find a way to get better. That doesn't mean they're perfect, or they're a long way from perfect, but they're doing the stuff they need to do to become better football players.
What is this bye week about that way, in terms of refining their technique and their assignments and everything?
I mean, I think taking advantage of every stinking day we have with these guys is critically important, and so for them not to have to be quite as focused on an opponent right now, which is where we get when we get into game week, the game plan stuff and the opponent, and they can spend a little more time focused on their own stuff, I think is helpful for them.
Coach Pete talked about the kind of the tough balance between maybe pass protection not always being there, and sometimes when it is there, Jake scrambles out when he doesn't necessarily need to. And are those just kind of necessary growing pains at this point with guys that young?
I think so. I mean, I don't think we're the only team that across the country right now that every play is not perfect in pass protection, and so we want to be better than what we are. And certainly, you know, you got a young quarterback back there, everything we can to keep him from getting hit. But I think pass protection as the season goes on, guys get more comfortable with truly seeing different looks and understanding different details in the scheme and working together and some of that stuff. And so, you know, 2 weeks ago against Utah State, we felt like we protected Jake pretty good. Mm-hmm. Last week against Cal, we didn't do as well. And so, it really just, for us to take that next step as a football team goes back to the consistency thing.